Oh, this is the part I was talking about in an earlier part. Where he gets fucking slung around.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, she.
Get back, fuck me. Get back and fuck me. What? Fuck him.
Don't you go in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Poltergeist! Ah!
It's like my favorite temple, too. I fucking love the Shadow Temple.
Oh god, he's not down cold!
They went through their table. Oh god, it's broken in half. I'm gonna get you. I'm a big old ball of darkness. Here I come. Here I come. I'm gonna get you. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do against that, buddy? My mustache is like itching my
I had to shave my fucking mustache because it was like, it was so long it was going in my mouth. I was like, yeah, I'm done with that. So I fucking shaved the mustache off. That's like 1,000 times better. Plus nobody can really see my mustache anyway.
Fuck me. A terrible thing has happened. Evil Shadow Spirit.
You haven't fucked me yet.
Impa, the leader of the Kokora village, has sealed the evil Shadow Spirit at the bottom of the well. But the force of the evil spirit got so strong, sealed the well broke, and it escaped into the world.
You
It's
must
on
go in there.
steroids. I believe Impa has gone to the Shadow Temple to seal it again, but she would be in danger without any help. Fuck me. Impa is one of the 6 sages to destroy the evil Shadow Spirit and save it, but there's an entrance to the Shadow Temple beneath the graveyard behind this village. The only thing I can do for you is teach you the melody that will lead you to the Shadow Temple. This is the melody that will draw you into the infinite darkness.
If that's all she could do, why doesn't she go with you?
Cause she's a piece of shit.
Damn it, what was that last note?
God, I keep forgetting this fucking songs. You only
Nice
played it
butt
for me.
shot.
You only played it for me twice, bitch. How am I supposed to memorize that shit? Get fucking real.
How am I supposed to know what note to play on the ocarina? When
It's
you're
just
using a
fucking
fucking harp.
holes. It's just fucking holes.
You're using a harp!
You have learned the Nocturne of Shadow.
Yeah, that never made much sense. Like, if she had another ocarina, that would make a little bit more sense. But since she's using a harp, like, how would you know what notes to play?
Yeah.
Like,
Different scales and shit.
yeah, like, that looked like shit, by the way, on this
That
TV.
slash? Oh, the flash?
No, just like how they looked from afar. It looked really bad.
Do I? I do have this. This will make this a lot easier. We'll go ahead and put that.
What is that for?
I'm gonna need that to, there's like a shit ton of fucking
Nice.
torches.
Um,
You have to light them all at the same time. We gotta go back to, we don't know that song yet, do we?
let's find out.
No, we do not.
So where do we need to go back to?
We gotta be a kid. We gotta go down to the well.
Why do you have to be a kid? Why wouldn't you just go down as an adult? Wouldn't that seem like a safer idea? Or is it like...
I think there's like a wall or something blocking the way when you're an adult. When you're a kid, you just have to play the Song of Storms, and then it'll drain the well, which is kind of stupid because it makes it rain. So how would that empty it? So many questions. I don't know. Physics mean nothing.
Well, the gate's not...
We don't account for that shit. Just play the game. Bloop. Bloop.
Oh, I forgot the gate's bright. Broke.
Oh shit. I'm running into a wall.
It's all good.
I gotta trim my mustache so bad. Oh, I wonder why they start you like right up there. That was stupid. Oh, run into walls again. Sounds a great hero. Can't even get past the wall.
Hold on a minute, Link.
Activate the door. Weird. This bitch.
You saw me got my ass kicked and you didn't do anything.
You destroyed the wicked creatures that haunted the temple and awakened the sage. But there are still other sages who need your help. In order to awaken all of the other sages, you must become even more powerful. You must travel over mountains, underwater, and even die. I'm gonna give her a... If you want to return to your original time, return the Master Sword to the pedestal of time, brother. By doing this, you will travel back in time 7 years. Only 7, no more. The time will come when you will have to return very quickly. I will teach you this when it... oh, I fucked that up. The song to return to the temple of time and reload of light. There you go. Learn this song except on a different instrument. So you won't know how to actually play it. You'll have to figure it out.
What's that last note?
I wanted to drag that one out. Oh, it's snowing. Is that Jesus? Jesus? Is that you?
Yes, my son. And I must tell you, you're a bitch.
Do not return the sword to the pedestal. Instead, return it to the inside of your chest. Point it straight towards you
Do
and
that,
thrust it.
and you will be joined in heaven.
No, not really. You've killed a lot of people. You're going to hell.
But they were all evil people. Nope, doesn't count.
I love how that one was like super fucking bright. He had like beams of light that shot out, but every other one before that was just drop it. I guess it's drop. It didn't say insert. Just drop it. Oh, I dropped it. He just swings it like.
I still don't understand how just having the sword makes you go at time. Look, you don't have the Master Sword anymore.
Now it's got this little fucking thing.
Or you don't have the Hylian shield anymore, apparently.
Or the stones weren't there. They just kind of like popped out. That was dumb. Oh, I don't think I'll be able to get back from there. Well, not that I won't be able to get back. I don't think I'll be able to get down. There'd be a quicker way. We'll try that.
You can't even use a boomerang as a kid.
No, you can. I don't think I can use it here. Work to the graveyard.
I was about to say, like, fuck that. Oh, I'm about to lay down because I don't need to stretch my leg.
Welcome to the graveyard, fucker. I want to say it's this one.
Check it, apparently.
You know what I noticed? To play that song, it's a Triforce.
Aha! I wonder if that was intentional. Probably.
They probably saw the button layout and was like,
Whoa, that was fucking terrifying. Just that one eye. It's gotta be Kane!
it's gotta be Kane.
Or the Undertaker, I mean the lightning just struck. Goal is perfectly cut square.
Right? Like they didn't bury him in like a rectangle like it's supposed to be. They just a square.
Let's just bunch this whole body up. It's just like, fuck.
Just fucking tied him up and was like, fuck it.
Yep.
Why don't you actually lock onto the enemy? That'd be great.
That sword can be, or not sword, that shield can be broken by fire, correct?
Yes. I didn't realize I had that many hearts.
I think you started out with 3, didn't you? I think all sorts out like 3 hearts. Yeah.
Like one more. Oh, there you go. You want to actually log on to it, maybe?
No, this is a great game, Mark. You don't have to log on to them.
Hey, see, they have the Z targeting.
You can't even see them on the TV.
You can talk to this guy.
Those who break into the royal tomb will be obstructed by the lurkers in the dark.
That's not terrifying.
Let me tell this little kid this. Something shit his pants. That's a big ass skull. Shine light like a diamond.
Shining bright like a diamond. Do I have to light these?
How are you gonna light them from there? Fire arrow? Oh wait, you can't use the bow and arrow. Well, at least you can use that. Better not just be rupees in there.
Okay.
Oh. What?
Is there another key system here? Where's the keys? Come on.
I can't even see it. It's so fucking dark.
I'm confused. Oh yeah, here.
There you are. You can't even see that fucking thing. It's so damn dark.
Sneaky little bitch. There's her little wings fluttering. I wonder what all that says. You're a bitch, you're a bitch, you're a bitch, you're a bitch, you're a bitch. Guess what?
Yo,
You're a
bigger
bitch. Oh fuck. The guy's eyes based on me.
If I don't look at it, I can go away.
If I can't see it, it can't see me. Oh, I thought I was supposed to stun him.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm running through this because I'm not fucking gonna get stopped every 10 seconds.
Well, you did.
Like that. And like that. Please go away. Please fuck off. Really don't want to deal with you guys.
Here's the poem is something. The rising sun from the sun and the moon. This is an interesting poem, huh? Something is inscribed on the tombstone. Yeah, it's just a lot of dots. It's like somebody tried to make a note and fucked it up bad. Keep the sun song in your heart.
No.
What? You played the sun song. Now the sun's gonna come in and fucking destroy you.
Now the sun's gonna crash into the earth.
The end.
You learn the sun song. So their song.
Well, if anything, the sun would just fucking engulf the earth. The earth is like nothing compared to the fucking size of the sun.
I'm gonna be a smart boy and do this. So I don't have to run past all that fucking bullshit.
You know what? They need to give Older Link like a mustache or something.
Like goatee.
Goatee.
Like he rocked a goatee.
Little soul patch. Did you just diss the soul patch, Scoob? Right into the hole. Oh, close.
There's another tombstone you can climb onto.
Don't you have to like race a guy in that tombstone too?
I'm trying to remember. That's where you learn the sun song, but I think the song Storms you learn in the windmill? I forget. We'll figure it out. Because we're going there anyway. We have to. Kinda have to.
No, I will say I like how this game ties into Majora's Mask. Because you know he's looking for Navi in the next game, and then the fucking
That game is super dark.
oh yeah, it's definitely dark, but I like it. I'll explain more after this guy's done talking. Go around, go around. Okay, he's done talking. What's the little? Not the he's not the main villain in Majora's Mask. The one that wears the mask. I can't
Skull
remember.
Kid?
Skull Kid. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Like, I like how he's in this game. And what the fuck? Nothing happened.
I could have swore you had to take this out.
You say anything that would give you a hint?
Go round and round, round and round and round. What fun. I'm so happy. Oh, the music, man. Who loves to go around and around, go round and around. I'm trying to come up with a musical theme inspired by this windmill going around and around and around.
Yeah, it's the same thing that's playing right now. This song we just played.
Maybe I have to be an adult and come back to him?
I would Google it. What's true?
What was that one? Oh, no, that's not it. You can't warp here. Piece of shit. You stupid fucker.
What do you think you are? A child?
You fucking idiot. What's your problem? I gotta remember that
That guy
one.
fucking running though.
Ooh.
Ooh.
There it is. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yeah, we might want to do that just in case. You never know. Bum, 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 fuck
Now it's an
you,
upside down
fuck
Triforce.
your mother.
Straight line.
Goodbye. You just get the fuck out of me, dude. Holy shit. Alright.
Let's grab the Master Sword again.
Yeah, I think you gotta come back. Because if I had to go to the graveyard and go through another tombstone, I swear to fucking God. Like he jerks it off. Come on me time.
Man, he must have some strength to pull that out.
Steroids.
Oh, your tunic changed color. I didn't know Warp Me Through Time also changed the color of your clothes. Actually, no, if he was wearing the same thing for like however many years, wouldn't it be like extremely small and like cutting off the circulation of his body?
He comes out naked.
I know, he'd probably still be like wearing that shit, but it'd be like extremely small. His dick would be fucking out because of the fucking how small the tunic is. Like, I mean, I'm sure he wears underwear under that tunic, but like,
I'm gonna, so we're not making 1,000 trips. There's one. Fuck these pose.
I'm gonna spin my lantern until you get hit.
Good aim, buddy. Oh, maybe like grab it. Maybe
I don't
grab
think
it.
you can. That one looks like you can. Never mind. I like.
Bitch. Fuck these guys. Okay, so you can't grab either one. It might just be the one that I opened.
girl with the pointy tits, Mark.
Oh no, it's not that fairy fountain.
Oh, not that fairy fountain? Damn it.
Fast travel.
Oh,
Slightly
oh.
faster.
Watch, this should be like closed.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna hug the wall.
See, then he'll be all pissed off. Yeah, now he's angry. Grrr. I'll never forget. Yeah, see, it's all that kid with the Ocarina's fault. Yeah, I didn't play anything. What, you've got an Ocarina? What the heck? That reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then, a mean kid came here and played a strange song. It messed up this windmill. I'll never forget the song. Yeah, 'cause you keep playing it, you dumb fuck. See? I never played that song for him, so what the fuck? How would he be mad at me if I didn't do anything? Because you wouldn't fucking talk to me last time, bud. If you think about it, it speeds the windmill up. It makes no sense because he's constantly playing this song. So how is it when I play it, it speeds up? Oh no, a storm again. You played the Ocarina again, didn't you? Grrr. Now I'm going real fast. Oh, I love going back and forth and watching cutscenes. Going back and forth and watching cutscenes and then going back and forth.
Just padding.
Then going back
Could have
and
made
forth.
this easy, but nope, we're gonna make this hard.
We're gonna go make you go back and forth 20 times to the same 2 spots just to get to a temple. Woo! And then you have to do a whole little mini side dungeon.
I hate when fucking game designers do that. Like, oh, you wanna progress? Too fucking bad. Keep going back and forth.
Well, they could have made like a nice fucking.
She's got a big pointy nose, by the way.
They could have made like a nice little like instead of padding this game with a bunch of bullshit, they could have just made something interesting. But no, they make you want to have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth 20 fucking goddamn thousand times. Like how many times have I played this fucking goddamn song? Just to fucking go somewhere.
A lot.
And then I had to play the other fucking, the Prelude of Light, just to get back fucking here. Like, bullshit, dude.
It's fucking bullshit.
Trust me, you think this is bad, wait till you get to the Spirit Temple. This is all we're gonna be doing.
Teleporting.
Yep, playing the same fucking song over and over again. Because you have to do that temple, you have to do it twice. You have to do it once as a kid and once as an adult, but it's different paths. So you go through one side of the temple as a kid, then you go through the other side as an adult. It's fucking stupid.
So do you have to play that Song of Storms to that guy? Or do you have to...
I think I can play it out here. Or no, I think I do have to play to that guy.
No, 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 no.
And he'll be happy as shit till I play it. And he'll be like, fuck you, piece of shit.
So wait, if he's was mad that we played that song, but you didn't play the song yet, so
Exactly.
you go back in time and play the song.
So yeah, he's pissed that I didn't play it. Then I go back in time to actually play it for him for the very first fucking time. It's like, what the fuck?
My mind just exploded.
It's dumb, isn't it?
Yeah, my mind just... I was trying to think like
How it can
smart.
make sense?
Yeah, how it makes sense. And my brain just went...
See, and then it makes it rain so that it empties?
It would have just filled it up even more. It doesn't make any fucking... Nintendo, where's the fucking science?
Go around and around, go around. Wait, it's going way too fast.
Bye.
It's really not going that much faster. Apparently windmills and ocarinas make things go fast. And they drain water instead of
smashed
filling
the
it.
fuck out of your face. Here we
This
go.
isn't creepy as fuck.
Bottom of the well.
No, really, I thought it was the top. Alright. Fun, fun, fun. I mean, this place isn't really that bad, but...
I just realized they've been using the same voice clips since fucking 1964. That's the same fucking sound he makes in Ultimate.
Yeah.
They didn't bother fucking changing it or updating it. That's fucking... I mean, I guess if it's broke, don't fix it, but...
Watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling.
Oh no, it's fucking Shadow Duel. See, I can't tell if this is part of the game or, like, your game's just glitching out.
What, me going through the wall?
Yeah.
No, that's part of it.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Let me... No, I'm not going to go there.
Fuck these guys.
Well, you stunned him?
Yep.
I still don't understand why you can't use a fucking, damn it, I forgot the word for it. Slingshot as an adult. Only as a kid.
Yeah, it don't make no sense.
Yeah, like,
And what's stopping him from using that?
maybe he's afraid he's gonna get laughed at for using a fucking slingshot. I don't know.
I swore there was one of those great.
I don't know what made me think of this, but like, I was watching a Smosh video earlier. It's like, it was about like a real voodoo doll. Obviously, it was not a real voodoo doll, but like, the whole thing was Ian made fun of Anthony for not being able to beat the Leggy 2 in Mario 1. And then he gets a fucking voodoo doll of Ian and like starts beating him up, and every time Ian gets hit, he goes, balls! He's like, okay, I got a job interview. And it's about like a substitute teacher. And the teacher goes, so why do you think you're a good for this position? And he's like, well, I really love it. Then Anthony hits him, so he goes, balls! Like, excuse me? Oh, nothing. I just said I really like working with children. Balls! What? Nothing. Nothing. I think I have something wrong with my balls. Why don't you come back, please? And he starts making a move around, and like this whole time he's like, oh balls, oh balls. And he makes him like fucking thrust up and down on this guy's fucking table. He's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh balls.
Balls.
It's just funny because at the beginning of the video, he makes Ian punch himself in the face like 6 or 7 times. So every time it's like, balls.
I would hate that.
Kid, what happened to say balls every time you get hit?
Just having a voodoo doll with me. Cause I think like people would use the fuck out of it.
I really love balls.
Wow, did I really just fall? Yeah. Great.
I don't know. They've actually had like some really good shit until Anthony left, and then I kind of stopped watching. Then Rent and Link bought them.
Did they really?
Yeah, they bought the Smosh company because I guess the company who originally had Smosh was done. So apparently, like the company that Red and Link have, like has bought Smosh. So
Oh well, shit.
I mean, they have enough. I'm sure they have plenty of fucking money.
Oh yeah, those dudes are like that's like one of the biggest
YouTube channels, yeah. I mean, with Good Mythical Morning and then all the skits and shit they do. And I used to watch their show every morning before high school.
They're like they don't like cuss or anything.
They don't. No, they don't. They're pretty
family.
PG.
Yeah. Maybe we should go PG. We should pander so we can
Oh, no, fuck
get
that.
famous.
Just keep it the way we are. It's a Squirtle.
Angry,
An angry Squirtle.
demented, demonic Squirtle. See, at least that made sense. Like, okay, the thing stopped shooting water out, so now there's no more water. Oh,
Don't tell me. I was about to say, don't tell me you stopped.
that just made this a lot easier. Drain the water. Okay, yeah, there's a hole right there. Good thing I didn't run over there blindly. Come on. Come on, do your thing. Okay.
No, you don't like the thing.
I need this.
Well, I guess you kind of needed it.
Then you climb up. Yeah, I don't need to go over here yet. Go back. What about that wall indicates you can climb up it?
Not much.
Other than that it's a different color? Oh, game. Do a weird foot tap dance.
I was watching Epic Rap Battles earlier.
Yeah.
The one with Thanos and Oppenheimer is fucking great.
I didn't even know who he was.
Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
I didn't know who he was
But I
either.
guess he's like a physicist or some shit.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hi.
I like the line, he's like, I'll low-key choke you out like my name was throat cancer. That line's fucking great. So not only it's a Marvel reference, but I believe that's how Oppenheimer died. Oppenheimer had some pretty good bars too.
Well, time for the most terrifying enemy in Zelda. Possibly all of the game. Oh, where's he at? Oh, I gotta get captured. This motherfucker. I literally think it's called No Hands.
Fuck is
Oh, Dead Hand.
What the fuck is that?
Creepy as fuck is what it is.
Okay, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
I'm mad the only hitbox on it is the head.
Really? That's fucking horrible. Bad touch.
Ah! I don't think you can stop it. Maybe you can. Yes, the little hitbox is the head.
Why do you fucking walk like that?
Isn't he creepy as shit?
Yeah, like it's... Like as a kid, I could see it as him being like really creepy looking. But as an adult, I'm just kind of like, this is... He looks really bad. He looks like an albino Barney.
I love you. You
Hey,
love
kids.
me.
Why don't you jump into my van? I mean, why don't you let me... Yeah.
Let me steal your soul.
Let me steal your soul, kids.
Alright, get off me. Get off me. Get off me. Get
No.
off me.
I must touch your head.
Where's this fucker?
Right there. So how is he controlling these hands?
I don't know. I never liked him as a kid. He scared the fuck out of me.
There you go.
Like, that
He looks
thing's
like a fucking
terrifying.
goat right there. Uh-oh. I'll be a big one.
I think it's the main item I need. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
That thing's big as you are.
I wonder what's inside.
Oh, it's a dead hooker. Oh, shit. Yes.
Oh, yeah, that thing. I think it was Majora's Mask. I was watching Chuck Conroy's Let's Play of it. And he was showing that if you just constantly tap the button, you don't lose any magic.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the same in this game? Or is it just Majora's Mask? Yeah, let's... That's just to help you see hidden shit, right?
Yeah. Now we get the fuck out of here.
Do you have a bracelet on? Is that the power bracelet or some shit?
That is the, yeah, it's the Goron thing.
Yeah, it helps you fucking lift
Check it,
shit.
Helps you do your deadlifts. Oh, yeah.
30?
35. I swear, every time we do this series, it feels like it's been a lot longer than what it is.
Yeah,
I don't know
no,
why,
right?
but it feels like we've been doing this for like an hour.
Maybe it's just Zelda.
Nope. Or just walk right past it. That's cool. So I'm gonna choke the sword off. You hear that?
The sword is as big as Link is.
Was that a train?
Yeah, it was a train.
Okay.
We have trains near here. You're like, what the fuck is that?
Alright, so I think the main things we're gonna need are. I wanna say. I think that should be it. We should be good. For right now, at least. The sing song again makes me want to take my life to the end and kill myself because I don't want to do this cutscene shit. Alright, time for the best temple. Yeah.
I doubt you'll finish it in this video.
Oh no. I'll get a decent place through it. But I won't finish it. No way.
Running around and what?
Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
Yeah.
Alright, so we don't need that anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I already have the fucking eye. I already have it.
Do you have the Eye of Truth?
I love how it's like, the Shadow Temple here is gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. But there's nothing about this place that tells you about the history of Hyrule and how it's bloody and shit. It's like,
Yeah, it's kind of getting annoying. It's stopping you as well. Like literally every 5 seconds.
you have to tell me about some shit that they're not going to tell me about. Oh, yeah, this guy again.
This time it takes 2.
And this should be a lot easier.
You do have the Master Sword, so.
Hold on. I think I can stun him with this. But you can't stun him at all.
I'm gonna touch you.
What the fuck? He's like, no, you don't have to fight.
There he is.
Come on, bitch.
I'm gonna just walk with my neck completely up. You missed me, bitch. Now I'm gonna run away.
Nope, nope. Nope, that's bad touch. Nope. No.
Only I do bad touch. Are you serious, dude? Fuck off. Smack the shit out of him.
Damn. I like the spin move in Wind Waker. Because you get it upgraded and he just fucking starts spinning around like crazy. He's like, what?
I don't need that.
What is it?
Well, I think I do need that. Might be the hover boots.
The boots!
Or how Conquer says it, hover. Yes.
It's the Pegasus boot. I'm sorry, the hover boots. Now you can fly.
You can even use these to walk short areas where there's no solid ground. Betrayed.
Don't they make different sounds to anywhere? Oh, you already have the other boots. Oh yeah, these things make you slide though. I don't even see why the fuck they would do that.
Right.
They don't even look like they're made of rubber or anything. It looks like it's like metal.
Now we're gonna get back. Bro. I don't think I want to go in there. That's it. It's like a 2-part hallway. There we go. This might be it.
Open the door. There you go. Like, stop running into the wall, goddammit. I know Mark's not doing that. Reminds me of the Teen Titans game I have for the GameCube, where like me and my cousin Bryson are playing, and I'm not shitting you. Like literally every 5 seconds, we got to one stage. It was like every 5 seconds there was a fucking cutscene. You beat some enemies for like a minute, and then it would show them like a cutscene, for example, would show more enemies popping up, and then you fight them. The next scene would be you moving on to the next area. Go a little bit further, up another cutscene, up another cutscene. And he was just fucking getting pissed about it, and I was laughing my ass off. I'm like, this is great. I don't remember the game being like that when I was a kid. It's kind of cool because like when you progress through the story, you get different moves and shit. So like different combos and stuff.
The greatest game of all time. Just saying.
I also have a Codename Kids Next Door game.
Oh god, is it good?
It's okay. For a kids game, it's okay. You can control number 1, number 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5, when you play as 5, you can do like stealth missions. Number 2, you ride in the like one of the vehicles that they have.
Yeah.
Like a school bus thing, for example. You would like drive. You would do like a shooter. Number 4 is kind of like more of a beat 'em up stage. Number 1, you go through like you just go around shooting your enemies and trying to do puzzles. And he has like his hover boots and shit, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I have my hover boots.
And then number 3, you end up going to find hamsters and shit because the tower runs out of power. And they got all the voice actors for that game. Same with the Teen Titans. They got all the voice actors. I kind of like the Teen Titans game at the end because they're like, Robin figures out that they're in a video game and that you've been controlling them the whole time. So it's a nice fourth wall break. Like they all look at the camera and they're like, "You're the one who's made us do this. You're the one who's made us fight Slade and everybody." It's like, oh god, this is great.
I see what you all did there. Fuck.
This seems like it would be annoying as fuck.
Extreme.
Fuck was that noise?
I think it was the analogs thing. What you talking about, like in the game?
No, I'm hearing shit like outside. I'm trying to decipher what the fuck it is. I'm just like, I'm just gonna ignore it.
I don't know which one I just opened. Okay, I definitely talked to her about that. It.
Better not be rupees. There you go. I get you. You want to rap? That one part where he's like, no one's dying to play with you except for Heath Ledger.
Oh yeah.
I was like, ooh, like that's a low blow. I think another one of my favorites is Charles Darwin and Ash Ketchum, where he's like, he's talking about Darwin's kids dying from scarlet fever. He's like, TBS and scarlet fever, gotta catch them all. He's like, ooh,
Ouch.
like,
Sick burn.
sick burn. And Darwin shoots back like, I am sorry. I do feel bad about. He says something about like, he feels sorry like he lost his kids, but that is not as hard of a loss as what Oak gave his wood to his mother, or some shit like that. It's hard as the wood that Oak gave your mother.
Woo. Woo.
They've had some sick burns in those. Like there's some lines that like, oh shit.
What did you say? I think you just said that. Oh, fuck.
Oh, cold. Oh, it's so cold. It's a mummy. Oh, he like bent into it like, oh yes, more.
Give me more. No, don't need that.
Give me what I want.
I've been asking for it for years now.
Triple H, I've been asking for it for years now. Why won't you fuck me in the butt?
Give it to me. Give me what I want.
It's not happening, Dave. Get in this ring.
So you can give it. You want to give me what I want? Not like that.
Check.
Unlock that shit. Oh, yay. One of the best parts.
I can tell you're lying by that enthusiasm. Wish you got a heart. It's like one shot into too. That's pretty good. This sucks. It's like every 5 steps.
Wow, great things. Don't give a fuck. Navi, I don't give a flying fuck.
But you need to listen.
Hey, you need to listen.
I don't need to do shit, Navi.
I think I'm gonna need these.
I just don't understand the whole sliding like with butter under your feet.
Okay, got my shield.
Okay, yeah, that was some bullshit. Your shield's clearly up. And last time I checked, that shield is indestructible, so nothing should fucking bother it.
What the fuck is this dude doing?
I'm gonna get you. Ah!
Please fall off.
He's basically saying fuck the terrain.
Alright, I think you might want to go this way first.
Good thing there was stuff there. So this is a temple, right? Like we're already in a temple? Wow, that's a great thing to hide from your fucking view.
I gotta remember where all these things are at.
We need to kill that.
Oh, I forget how to unlock that. I might have to kill it.
Don't bet I can think of it. There's nothing else in the room. Oh, never mind. There was something else in there. Okay.
Alright, come here, bitch. Great.
Really? He can take your tunic and your shield?
Alright, there's gotta be more keys in here.
You might want to get your shield back.
Okay, I clearly heard the music. Fuck is this thing? You serious?
I hear it too. I don't know how the fuck you saw that or that.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, I got a bundle of arrows. I thought I was gonna let you shoot 3 at once.
Is that all that was in here?
I think so.
That was ass.
Ass.
I don't really care about the sculptures. I don't really know. There's too many of them. There's like 100 or like 99 or some shit like that.
That was ridiculous. Fuck that guy. We already fought him.
You fucking bitch. Go fuck yourself. Please make it. Ooh. Almost died. Up. Sweet. Oh, we don't have a key.
Where's the key? Where's the key? Where's the fucking key?
I'm pretty sure I got it back over here. Now.
I'm just gonna kill that one.
Wow.
Yep, there's the last key. I think you have a fairy too.
Oh yeah. Fuck me. Fuck me.
Fuck me.
Fuck me. Fuck me. You had to fuck me. Okay. Or just don't turn. Just eat it. That's cool too.
Great game design, right, guys?
Come on.
I might run into a wall.
This is fun. This is a great idea. I just run into the wall.
Jimmy, I'm leaving you. You're not leaving, bitch.
She got to leave it.
Try to leave me, I'll fucking kill you. Starts beating her up, and then his mom comes in.
What the hell?
Jimmy, no! And she fucking like rocks her with one punch. And he's like, stay away from me!
Fuck you. Oh. Oh. Yep. Yep. Here we go.
How long do you have to fucking push that thing?
I'm gonna push it until I get to the middle at least. There's some shit in these rooms. Just gotta remember where it's at. Okay, cool. Come on, there you go. You're the hero of time, and yet you can't fucking walk past the wall.
No, I can't.
Oh, it's your fault, Mark. It's your fault. No, it's the shitty controls in this goddamn game. I mean, look how many directions they give you to turn in. This is it. I thought there was another block over here.
Have you seen that South Park episode where Jimmy tries to get laid because every time he hears a bell, he gets a fucking boner?
No.
So like he gets one of them middle of class, and he's like, Mr. Mack's like, Jimmy, why don't you come up here and answer this question, okay? He's like, I can't do that, Mr. Mackey. So he goes, why not? Jimmy, I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. He brings him over and he tells him, he's like, oh, really? Right now? Okay. Let's get somebody else to do it, okay? How about you, Eric? Oh, come on, why do I have to do it? Why can't Jimmy do it? Oh, because Jimmy's pitching the tent. What? So then he tries to, like, he talks to Butters about it. He's like, Butters, I think you're the only one that you talk about this and you want to make fun of me. And then he tells him that he has to stick his dick in a girl and fucking get it to stop. So he goes around talking to. He literally goes up to one of the girls. He's like, hey, I can't remember her name. She's like, oh, hey, Jimmy. He's like, oh, I was actually wondering if I could stick my dick in you. She's like, what? No. And then he gets Eric to help him. He goes on a date with this girl, and he has like a giant headset, and Eric's helping him out. And he's like, he asks this girl, like, I think you're pretty interesting too. I really just want to stick my dick in you, or some shit like that. So fucking stupid.
I feel like there's something else I want to do in here.
I was watching this video, and I kind of agree with what this guy said, but he said Sonic 1 is kind of a dumpster fire, and I have to kind of agree.
Why do you think that?
Just like the level design, like, okay, Green Hill's fine, or Emerald, yeah, Green Hill's fine. The second stage is fine, but every other stage really doesn't, like, it's like kind of like like what Sonic's known for in a way. And like, there's no spin dash, there's no really going fast, which a lot of people are like, oh my god, you can't go fast in Sonic games. I don't think it's that. I just think, for me, it's just probably the level design. I just don't think it's the best. It's not like a complete dumpster fire. But like Sonic 2 and 3 did so much more. And so much better. I did think it did come with the Genesis, so it made sense why it was like the highest selling fucking Sega game. I just think the sequels do like so much better. Sonic 2 and 3 and CD and shit like that. But then again, they had like a blueprint of what the fuck you do now. Did you know, Mark? Fun fact. When Crash Bandicoot was originally being made, they were calling the game Sonic's Ass Game.
Sonic's ass?
Sonic's Ass Game, yeah.
Why?
Because all you do is, basically the reasoning was apparently because most of the time you're looking at Crash's butt, and the most popular animal video game character was Sonic, so they named it Sonic's Ass Game. Also, did you know Crash Bandicoot was actually going to be called Willy Wombat?
That one I did know.
Yeah, he was actually going to be a fucking wombat.
Are you serious?
As a kid, I didn't even know a fucking bandicoot. I didn't know a bandicoot was an actual animal. I thought they just made it up.
I forget what they actually look like. They're like ant-eater things.
Yeah, they're like very small, like rodent-esque ant-eater looking things. I was watching a video about like Crash Bandicoot and like he's doing Crash Bandicoot 2, and like so I guess like there was like a TV commercial about it, and they actually have Crash like talking and shit, and it's like really horrible. Like Crash ends up doing like an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression and like a bunch of other impressions. So I'm like, why the fuck Would you give somebody that has no voice, make them do a fucking Terminator impression pretty much?
Some people just want to watch the world.
I don't know. He's like, one part in the commercial, he's like, wow, good thing I was wearing tight pants because they would have surely popped them. It's something like, wow, good thing I have tight pants on. So that last level would have made me lose them for sure.
So fun.
Yeah. It's like, so bad. I was watching it through a review because he was like, yeah, this is shitty. I'm like, I don't see how the fuck they thought that was good.
I'm gonna kill this guy. He's not gonna stop.
He's not gonna stop, damn it.
Let's see how good I am. Got it. And unlock that bitch.
You know what I just thought of? I thought, you know, like Baron Corbin's like introductory song where it's like, I wonder if he's like a big Zelda fan. And he was like, you know what? Put the fucking, you guys play this game? No? Then fucking put like the Song of Time or like all these fucking.
Did he literally put the song in time?
No, like, but it sounds like it would be. You see, they have. It sounds like a kind of deal. So I don't know.
I never noticed that.
At least I'm pretty sure. I don't know if like his current song has it, but I think like the first rendition of it. Oh no! My eye exploded.
Alright, I guess I'll just tank that. Because I literally had no fucking choice.
The fuck? Were you actually moving your character there or no?
No, that fan moved.
Oh, okay. I was like so confused as to why you were moving and it looked like you weren't pressing anything. I wish they would have made that a little bit easier to do.
What?
Like taking off the boots and putting them back on.
Why do I keep stopping him with his eyes closed?
He's pondering. I like how they just like crumble when they fall.
That should be a key.
Is that a boss key?
That better be a fucking key.
And a boss key would have like. Wow, that's great.
I think the boss ones are like that teal shape, colored.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah. And this is so bullshit. Like, why didn't they make this just one fucking long one animation?
What,
No,
the
they
pulling
wanna-
thing?
Yeah, they just want to drag that shit out. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Okay, blah 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 blah. Who gives a fuck? Hold on. This is so bullshit.
Link's the world's strongest man.
Apparently not.
Get out of the way, Mark
He
Henry.
can't just fucking shove the goddamn thing.
You ever see that quote unquote like Mark Henry pulled 2 semi trucks?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was like, there's no way he like they had to put it in neutral or something, right? Like,
Well, even then it'd be pretty hard.
or maybe like even do you think even drive would probably be hard?
It just depends on if they had their foot on the
Yeah,
pedal.
like it didn't really show, from what I remember. It didn't really show anybody in the trucks.
Had to make sure there's nothing around me.
I don't know, he like legit collapsed after that. So I was like, I wonder if
He did?
like yeah, like he got to a line and then he like fell and then like everybody was checking on him and shit.
Oh shit. We're like way over time.
It's fine. See, it's always like for Zelda, like we don't know when the time's ending. Oh, you're on a boat.
I'm on a boat. And stupid part.
That was was kind of cheap if you weren't paying attention longer than 5 seconds. Then I remember like him and Ryback doing like a bench press competition. Oh, bye. And like I think it was like at least 200 pounds or some shit. Ryback did like Mark Henry went first. I think he did about like 40 reps.
Damn.
And he would like I'd say the last 5 he was struggling, but like every other one he was like busting it out like it was nothing. And then which makes sense. He is a world's strongest man, but like Ryback started doing it, and like he literally got to 5, and he was already struggling.
Fuck, you made the ship sink. Shit. Shit. Oh, fuck, dude. We're already almost done with this anyway.
Yeah, we can just finish it in this video. Fuck it. We can go a little bit over.
Alright. I just gotta remember which door I need to go to. There's like only like 2 of them.
I also remember like Cena and Mark Henry doing like an arm wrestle thing. I'm like, there's no fucking way Cena's gonna outpower Mark Henry. I'm sorry, like Cena's strong, don't get me wrong, but like I would think Henry's like way stronger than him.
Ultra dad.
You haven't saved in a while, have you?
Good call. There's the boss. Nope, stay down. Stay down, bitch. Stay down.
I kind of think Mark Henry's underrated, honestly.
Well, I think a lot of the guys that they probably should give them a little bit of a push. They don't fucking ever bother with.
Yeah. I mean, Mark Henry did do that Hall of Fame shit, and he got the world title after a very long time.
Is this a key?
Rubies.
No, it is not. It's not a fucking key. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I think Kofi Kingston was like the first ever like black WWE champion.
Was he really?
I think so.
No.
I'm pretty sure, because like I don't really think The Rock's like
He's like Hawaiian.
he's like a Samoan, so I don't think that counts. Farouk, no, he wasn't a WWE champion. Like I'm trying to think of like all like the big names of wrestling that were African Americans, and I don't think they were WWE champions. Maybe like way back in the day, like Bruno Sammartino days, like maybe, but like. Nice shots. Yeah, well, we can. I'll look that up when we end this episode. I'm pretty sure Kofi Kingston's the first one.
Well, there was like nothing in there, but fuck.
And I'm talking specifically WWE champion, not World Heavyweight champion. Because then there would have been like Mark Henry or somebody like that. It's a hand.
Are you serious?
Let me guess, the boss in this level has, this thing has a really dumb name as well.
Yeah. You want to know what it is?
I'll just, don't surprise me. Don't tell me. I want to be surprised so I can fucking rip on it later. Rupees?
What else in here do I need a key for? I wonder if there's anything else I need a key.
Sorry for anybody that might get a seizure from that, but like,
It's necessary.
it's necessary.
I don't see what other room I would need a key for. We'll find out.
I'll find out today.
I don't need that anymore. I don't think. Wait, what was that for? Like, what did you need that cut thing for?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, I didn't need that key. Apparently I do need that. This dude isn't one of my favorite bosses, though. I mean, the fight's kind of stupid, but I just like his design. I think he's cool.
Right, here we go. What stupid ass name do they have this time? Better not be like Gork or some shit.
Gork.
Are you like in its stomach?
No.
Oh. Wow, clip your nails, bro. You need a panda pedicure.
It's Donkey Kong.
Shuffle pass.
I think he's cool looking.
Bongo bongo. Okay. Well, I guess it kind of makes sense, but
Oh, fuck, hold on. This will make this a lot easier. And I need this. Okay. Can you let go of me, bro? Can you let go of me?
no, can't let go of you. You made fun of me. You told me to shove my ass. He's like shaking his hand to wake it up. God damn, he hits like a truck.
Oh, where's his hand? And on that note, next time on Casperity, gimme.
Are we gonna end it like that?
Fuck yeah, we are.
Okay. Later, people.
Goodbye.